And with me here is Bansi Kimuyu. Weekend queue.
As usual, the weekend queue has landed. Obviously, when you see me, you know the tea has arrived. It's time to serve you what has been happening locally and internationally.
All right. Yes. So before we actually dive into who is single, who is not, who has a new catch, who doesn't really have a new catch, and who is really trying to break someone's relationship, let's take a look at today's video of the week. Right, so in case you're wondering what is happening, so this particular video is of a gentleman carrying, you've probably seen this bird somewhere else. It is a marabou stock, clutched under his arm. I don't know what you call it in your local language, but then it is a marabou stock. And it had, social media, guys, Bansi, people wondering, Ujama anafanya na marabou stock akitembea nayo tao. He was very unbothered. He was ni kama vile utatembea tu na bag or something else, just there. And people even walking around him, they were just passing around him. Okay. But then what really had me was the comments on this one.
All right.
Unaenda mahali unasikia ugali kuku ni 30 bob. Naulize maswali.
Wait, is the marabou stock even safe for human consumption?
I am not sure.
I highly doubt it. But I used to see this birds around Nyayo sometime back before the expressway was built. Well, they're very fascinating to look at, but to go ahead and take it na kuibeba. First of all, ulimanage aje kuishika?
I know.
Because they fly. And they're so huge. Maybe alikuwa tu ameenda nayo mahali.
All right.
Tuseme alifanya kitoweo.
Right, so that is our video of the week. Remember, we'll be diving into the whole TV Meets Radio with Akina Mwashumbe, Mwakideo na DJ Aimo a little bit. Actually, tuko nao hapo hivi sahi wazito wa radio, the big boys of radio, Mwashumbe, Mwakideo, DJ Aimo. Muendeleaje lakini?
Taveta County. TV47, please, ukiwa nyumbani pale, ambia mami afungue TV47 pale home right now. Maana tunakwenda live na Stano na Bansi, mtoto msupa tu pale. Itakuwa tab tena sana. Inakuwa TV47 inajiunga na radio.
Mwashumbe, Mwakideo.
Inakuwa tab tena sana. Naipenda hii jamani. Naona tayari ushatweka pale. Tuko kwa kichupa tayari. Oh my God. Oh my God. Huyu ni mimi kwenye TV. Ni sisi tuko katika TV47 pale, tuko katika kichupa tayari. Angalia. Hello, say hi. Oh, hello.
Hello.
How you doing? What's up? We're live. Daddy, TV47 kwa pigo side. Anaipenda. Ambia Bansi hawezi kuwa wameketi pale. Tunaona keti ni.
Bansi yo.
Stamona Bansi, there's no way mnaweza kuwa mmeketi hapo bwana. You know, it's Friday.
Tunangojea mix. Pia nyinyi mmeketi, tunangojea mix ya DJ Aimo wenyewe. Yaani hizo kiss zote za Bansi.
All right.
First of all, I can see these guys they're dressed for the weekend. Ukiona mtu amevaa hiyo track ya Adidas, the Friday is about to Friday.
Unaona hii yangu Bansi? Hiyo unaona?
Hey boss. Brand kubwa hiyo.
Yaani mmesema hizo kiss zote mnampa Bansi. Mimi tu mnisalime tuko hewani mimi tu.
Wewe tuwezi kupatia.
Naelewa. Habari ya mwaka mpya lakini the big boys of radio.
Safi kabisa, tuko fiti. Happy New Year by the way.
Happy New Year.
Muko sambamba?
Kabisa.
Safi sana, naipenda sana.
Big boys of radio pale.
Hi Mwashumbe, mambo. Poa sana.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
Jamani wewe tu ni vile tu majembe yako store, lakini ingelikuwa niko tu open air.
Mwashumbe na itabidi mnipitie kwanza ndio ili itabidi mpate niwape signature.
Manager.
Manager hapa ndio sasa
Basi hiyo hoodie ya Lakers hiyo inakaa ni kama ambaye kuna wakati kulikuwa na baridi tu hivi, alafu ukapewa ukaambiwa you can keep yourself warm, right?
Jameni wa Kideu, lakini unajua wasichana hawanunui hoodies.
Wasichana hawanunui hoodies.
Hiyo ni sheria.
Kabisa.
Kuna mahali tunaendea kwa wardrobe ya mtu fulani.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo akinunua pia ana consider kama hii itamtoshea ama haitamtoshea.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
Alright.
Basi ningependa ni MC Baya. Cheki pale katika India party akifanya vitu. Kuna maneno alikuwa akizungumza pale akanifurahisha sana. Siku jamani.
Na big boys of radio, labda niulize because hii ni conversation imekuwa pale social media. Valentine's is coming na wanaume wanasema mimi sizibeba flowers nikitembea Nairobi streets. Big boys of radio mwasemaje?
Sijaibeba. Mimi mwenyewe sijaibeba maua. Sijaibeba maua.
Kwa nini? Kwa nini?
Nilikuwa nanunua naipiga kwa Maliboro.
Kwa Maliboro.
Naifunga ndani. Ushauri.
Unaibeba ndani ya mfuko.
Unaibeba ndani ya mfuko.
Hawezi beba tu live.
Yes. Ya hili ni shida hiyo bro.
Kubeba tu live.
Hiyo nili. Sasa mimi nimebeba maua.
Bunch of roses.
Poncho ndio hapo mimi niko Tomboya State ndio hapo na wakati tena naishi Ngong ndio hapo nimekata paka railways pale na maua. Mimi nilikuwa naipiga kwa Maliboro, nikifika kwa mlango ndo naitoa.
Mimi kununua pia ni ngumu. Sikumbuki mara ya mwisho kununua. Wachana na kubeba. Sikumbuki mara ya mwisho kununua maua siku ya Valentine. Wachana na sasa kununua. Kucelebrate Valentine yenyewe. Sikumbuki sana. Sikumbuki sana mimi kucelebrate Valentine. Manake mimi naona mapenzi ni kila siku tu.
Lakini Mwakideu, maua ni cheap sana.
I know. One rose inaenda for 30 shillings. Just one rose.
Ukisema hivyo.
Maua ni cheap sana. Bansi, your take on this. Ini toxic masculinity au?
Sababu umesema Valentine's is coming na Mwashumbe amesema ashai kununua lakini hajawahi kubeba. Mpenzi wako akikuja na maua aseme leo Mwashumbe, leo Mwakideu nimedecide, unajua nini? Nimekununulia maua, happy Valentine's. Utasikiaje?
Nachukua tu. Shingo pande lakini kwa akili yangu wewe vipi usingekuja na nyama?
Wanataka kushachukua maua alafu alafu utaweka wapi? And then what?
Swali nyeti hilo nakubaliana nao, unaika wapi?
Unajua the men of these days wamekuwa very sassy. Kuna mwanaume utamwambia mbona hujaninunulia maua, naye anasema mbona wewe hujaninunulia mimi? So sielewi but Valentine's is coming. Na mimi
wewe unapenda maua?
Napenda maua sana.
Okay. Chocolate?
Sana. Napenda.
Mwashumbe anaandika list.
Na pia napenda G-Wagon.
G-Wagon pia. Hapo ndo Mwashumbe anashuka kwa hiyo stage mara moja na hiyo stage yake.
Sasa G-Wagon ziko ngapi Kenya? Tuanze kwanza, ziko ngapi Kenya?
Unapenda kupanda, unapenda kuendeshwa kwa G-Wagon ama unapenda kununuliwa G-Wagon?
Napenda kununuliwa G-Wagon na pia napenda kuwa passenger princess wa G-Wagon.
Napenda G-Wagon.
Nakwambia standards zimepandishwa juu kabisa siku hizi.
Basi endelea kutafuta tu G-Wagon pole basi.
Mwashumbe umeshuka.
Hapo sasa hiyo stage ndio ziko.
Lakini Mwashumbe, Mwakideu, na hii Valentine's kama wanaume tumesema we are the prize, na tusinunuliwe socks tena.
Yes.
Maneno ya socks tumekata. Socks, tie,
boxers. Boxer nikikuletea pale brand kubwa pia unakataa?
Hapana.
Mimi pia nimenunua boxer, tie na socks sana bana. Mademo pia step up. Mbona usiniletee mlete simu moja maridadi,
smartphone,
ulipige voucher
iPhone
ukafanya shopping
Pro Max
sa Henry's pale. Unajua mbona usinilete kitu kile ambacho uniletee kiatu, unajua nikikivaa kile nasikia poa,
ama ile belt kama ya Daktari William,
belt
kitu
450,000
kitu expensive pale.
Mlete shades moja tu nzuri, unajua.
Mimi labda watch mzuri safi. Big Boys of Radio, kabla tuagane kwa heri, mtu mmoja ambaye ametrend sana hii wiki, Diamond mwenyewe akisema, mara ya kwanza akisema yupo single, tena akisema hapana mimi siko single. Nyinyi muoneleaje?
Mimi namwambia Mwashumbe hapa kila siku, Zuchu ndo dawa ya Diamond, Zuchu ndo dawa ya Simba. hawezi. Mtoto wa Kiswahili amelelewa Uswahilini, mamake Khadija Kopa, zake ni badada wa Khadija Kopa, anajua siri ya Simba. So atarukaruka tu hapa, nimeacha niko single kidogo asharudi. Barake pale for the first time tunamwona Diamond ametulia kwa muda mrefu katika uhusiano mmoja tu. So mimi sioni Diamond akitoka kwa Zuchu anytime soon.
Mikili kitu utasema tu ni Mondi kama Mondi, Diamond kama Diamond, Diamond kama Diamond. Contact tayari hivi ukiangalia vile anavyo behave ni kumaanisha kwamba contact kati yake na Zuchu iko karibu kukamilika. Ushaona? Ndio maana hajielewi. Ushaona? Hii contact haiendi kokote. Diamond na Zuchu there's no way inaisha hivi inaisha. Mondi kama Mondi very karibuni utasikia ameintroduce kitu kingine kipya.
Na unajua for the first time
akai sana.
For the first time Diamond amekaa na demo kwa muda na hajamzalisha yule demo. Zuchu bado amemmaintain tu.
Ndio.
Unajua mara nyingi tu akiwa na uhusiano mtoto anapatikana uhusiano unaisha.
I think mimi nitamuunga mkono Mwashumbe niseme lisemalo lipo na kama halipo lipo njiani linakuja.
Laja. Asanteni sana Big Boys of Radio, Mwashumbe, Mwakideo na DJ Aimo #Breakfast 47 pale. Asanteni sana, sisi tukiendelea sisi hapa the trends, and even before we actually dive into this particular conversation of Diamond, yupo single, siko single, let's take a look at the quote of the day, because largely Bansi na mimi tuko tunaongelelea matters relationships, how certain relationships are really going on and faring on. Let's take a look at the quote of the week.
Your boyfriend calls you to meet them at 4 p.m. strategically because he wants you to take maybe juice or maybe soya or something. Unaenda hapo daughter of Jezebel, unaitisha samosa kwanza, unakunywa na chai, after that kuku nusu na bajia, mpaka ingine take away. Surely it's 4 a.m. My son is 4 p.m. I mean, my son is a student like you. Unabeba. Kama ni pesa yako ungekula kuku nusu kweli? Ungekula kuku nusu mpaka ubebe?
Bansi, ni 4 p.m. Baby girl, umeitwa na boys ukaambiwa kuja to have a lunch hapa. So menu imeletwa and unaanza kusema leta zote, leta samosa, leta kuku, in fact leta sijui nini. Boychal alikuita 4 p.m. strategically. Do you agree with our quote of the week?
First of all, I don't agree, and I don't know what I would be doing with someone who will not, who has invited me for a date and has a problem with what I order. Just because it's a coffee date, I manage to order coffee. I will in fact order pizza. I will in fact order biryani. Yes.
You plus your 2 other friends umekuja nao?
No, sibebangi marafiki kwa date, but
good.
In all honesty, it narrows down to the individual or the person you're seeing, your boyfriend. You know the financial capability of your man. So unajua nikifika hapa kama yeye ni mwanafunzi kama mimi ndakuwa namuumiza, unajua. If I extend this budget to a certain point, ndakuwa namuumiza. But if your man is skylocking and can afford the lifestyle he has given you, itisha mpaka take away.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Let's get into our trends now, and because you talked about Diamond, let's cross over to someone who can actually afford the lifestyle yenye ameambia mtu. Konde boy.
Konde gang.
Hi, I was taking a look at that video on IG. Amewekea pale, amepeleka msichana wa Rwanda, amempeleka pale na was it a boat pale, kampa the lifestyle.
Wait, is Poshy Queen from Rwanda or is she Tanzanian? I think she's Tanzanian.
Tanzanian?
Yeah, but najua kwa nini umechanganyikiwa ni kwa sababu amekuwa na uhusiano na Mrwanda.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So she's Tanzanian,
yeah,
a Tanzanian businesswoman actually.
Yeah. So Poshy Queen and Harmonize have made the headlines yet again after they were spotted out cruising on a yacht. Now, Harmonize took to his Instagram page where he confessed, you know what, I'm in love again, and Poshy Queen responded with the same energy. This is like, say, the 4th woman Harmonize has introduced to the public. Tulikuwa na Sara ule mzungu, tukakuja Frida Kajala, the Rwandese shorty, and then now this one.
I think many will remember really Kajala. It seemed a bit. It seemed beautiful for both of them.
Yeah.
Sijaelewa mbona Konde Boy na Kajala wakaachana, lakini
mambo ya watu wawili waliojifunika blanketi moja, wachana nayo.
Right. Let's come back to Kenya and talk about, well, the guardian angel and the wife, Esther Musila. So Esther Musila, saying that someone had actually tried to scam her. That, well, your hubby might be cheating.
Nairobi watu walikuja kutafuta. I don't know. Of course, I think these things are happening. Terence Creative once gave a similar story where mtu alitry kumscam akimwambia your wife is cheating, akamwambia tuma a certain amount, I'm sending you more evidence, but eventually they didn't send. So I think Nairobi ni ukae rada, utachezwa, utakaribishwa mjini.
Yes. But then, I mean, even for the partners themselves believing this, because tunaishile age yenye I can actually Photoshop anything. The Photoshop, hii picha na hii picha, nini actually make even the M-Pesa transactions. Because even for this story, even after, this lady told Esther Musila all this, she actually called now guardian angel, kumwambia, wait, iko na tick, tabuka nikuchapie. And actually so, hii time unasema M-Pesa transactions, we were with you kwa studio.
Yeah.
But then, social media and technology right now can make Photoshop all that and create all that.
Yeah.
Inaweza haribu pia trust here, some of these relationships, right?
I think them as a couple, and I think it also narrows down to the person you're dating and the kind of relationship you've built with this person. Because I think when the tea broke, Esther was not quick to follow up on the tea and stick to the tea. She was quick to tell Guardian 1, 2, 3. It already shows the kind of relationship that these two have, is that they trust each other. Unajua, hata nikisikia hii, then I'm running it through my partner first before I make any conclusion.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Simple Boy na Buga.
Hey, Buga.
I wish we really had that particular video. But then, so in this particular video, Simple Boy saying, KRG the Don, when he vixen, bana, nye hata sikutambi kama artist, when he vixen. This coming on the backdrop of Buga mwenyewe, KRG having a collab with Conscience.
Yeah, he has a brand new song. Some might say it's a banger, others might say, song is called Time Bomb. I absolutely love the video. It's amazing. You can tell a lot of work was put into the video. It was well financed because the quality is A1, okay? Now, I don't understand the beef between Simple Boy and Mr. Mambo Imechemka. Sitaki kusema mengi. I might spill the tea, but yeah.
Hey, come on. You're literally here to spill the tea.
I don't.
Utaweka.
Siharibu uhusiano either sides, but well, kama ameitwa vixen.
But I feel like this,
what can I say?
I mean, this is just celebrity beefing up for them
Clout,
to survive,
yeah.
And
and I think it's important for every industry to have these things, conversations where artists are throwing words at each other, like hata inafanya game inakuwa interesting.
Yes,
wakipendana wote, hata industry tabo, but I think Simple Boy should just respect what KRG is doing the same way KRG respects what he's doing as an artist. So lazima kukue na kiki ndo mziki isonge.
And this reminds me, pia KRG mwenyewe alikama under the storm after, kusema hizo plans zote na hii nini Conscience. And I remember, was it Butita ama ni nani akisema?
It was Butita.
Oh yes, saying, hey, sahi Conscience ni kama tu amekuwa a regular artist.
Yeah.
Any Kenyan artist akitaka kufanya collabo na yeye?
Dani. No, but which other Kenyan artist has got a collabo with Conscience other than Ethic? KRG is the second one. Tuseme tu ni vile Conscience comes to Kenya quite often, or even though it's not quite often, when he comes, he makes sure we are talking about it. He's in the mouth of every Kenyan when he's in the country, because the last time Conscience was here was achana na hii juzi, was the other time when he was performing on New Year's. That was end of 2022. So it's not like he's always here. Ni vile akiwa, then it's impactful. Like his presence is felt. That's why.
I feel like there's another one. The slim artist. I've interviewed him before. Sijui bado nasahau jina yake. Okay, his name jina yake imepotea. No. Okay, jina yake imepotea. But I'm pretty sure there's another one. He had done a song, his original, and then now he remixed it with Conscience, if I'm not wrong.
I feel like you're talking about Ziki. Mwenye alimbia mapenzi ya geto.
Nah. Si Ziki. But anyway, let's move on. And the fact that we're even talking about foreign musicians and all that, and the whole impact. So this week, and in a conversation, Fred was having earlier on, the whole violence and the whole mysterious murders against, women. Wanaija wali pop into this whole mix, na the image ikakuwa portrayed, negatively. Lakini sasa mtu alipata ni radio presenter Combox. Spill the tea for us.
Honestly, I think she had no business making that comment where she said that najua saizi, what did she say? Hatupendi wa Niger because of what has been happening. Sad story. And I think this whole issue ni kitu serious, and it's sad to see what is happening. And I felt like she trivialized the matter so much, which this thing is such a big thing, unajua, and it's something serious. It's something that's happening to our girls. Today it might not be you, but tomorrow you never know. And it's not that serious until it hits close to home.
Yes, yeah.
So all I can say is stop killing women. Thank you.
But then, I'd have now a different kind of opinion from this particular matter because, she was dancing and an Afrobeat song was playing. So, quote unquote, she's saying, I don't care what you guys saying about Nigerians, but I love, this song somewhat.
She could have just said, I love this song. The other part was very, very unnecessary.
Do you think Kenyans took it out of context from that?
She made us take it out of context because she said, I don't care what you guys say about Nigerians, I love this song. She had no business putting the first statement out there. She could have just said, I love this song, just that. Yeah, but that's just my own personal opinion.
Right, and which you're definitely entitled to.
Yeah.
Songe from even, Kenya to abroad, someone that I really, love, his work and all that, Trevor Noah. Oh, yes.
Ooh, that's... Every lady's dream is to be with a man like Trevor Noah. He's funny, he's good looking, he's tall. Yo, let's go. But making big strides in the industry as well. Yeah.
And this the whole largely talking about how the Emmy Awards for this particular year, I think they were to happen last year. But then the whole Hollywood strikes, because it happened last year, zikai derail. First of all, even as we talk about Trevor Noah, spill the tea for us. What really took your eye when it came to the Emmy Awards for this particular year, the 75th anniversary?
Actually, I'm not shocked that he took this award home because I follow what he does. I've read, I think, one of his books, and I think I've listened to his story. So certainly kitu aliamka overnight and he got it. It's something that he has built over time. And
for this particular award, he is the first host of color to win the outstanding talk series category. So this, for him, it was literally making history there. The first host of color to win that particular category. It really goes to show how much he put into so far. Different, maybe the white hosts so far for the whole, that particular talk show, and he came, and I've watched quite a number of episodes on that.
Yeah.
Congratulations by the two.
Yeah, I think it's Africa to the world, courtesy of Trevor Noah this time.
Any other tea that has been happening this week?
Oh, yeah, I think there has been speculations on social media that Ajib Gadoni's ex-boyfriend Josh Wanda might just be dating Ajib Gadoni's friend Kendi Q. This is after Kendi Q and Josh Wanda were spotted on vacation together, where they've been making TikTok videos dancing together. Now, it's not a foreign concept seeing content creators doing videos together and dancing and all that, but people feel like there is more than meets the eye between Kendi Q and Josh Wanda. Now, Josh Wanda responded to this and said, it's funny because I was friends with Kendi Q even before whoever you are claiming that yeye ndio amefanywa mbaya. And Kendi Q also responded and said she can be friends with whoever, she can be with whoever she wants. So I don't know if they're just close friends, but people feel like they're not doing Ajib right, considering they were friends with Kendi and she was dating Josh.
Right.
Yeah.
Does this smell like clout and all that to you? Or is
No, I don't. It doesn't smell like clout. It looks like there's a mix-up. Ni kama kuna kitu mixed up. Probably they are just. And if Josh said that him and Kendi have been friends way before he met Ajib, then even if Ajib and Josh broke up, it's fine.
Right.
The relationship continues. The friendship continues.
And before we wrap it up, and you also tell us what to expect tomorrow, Nonini bashing urban tone artists.
Hey, I don't know. People have got such a big problem with urban tone artists. And I don't understand why. I feel like potentially urban tone could be our Kenyan sound because it's genge. Ni sound ya kitambo, but it's a Kenyan sound. Okay? Now, I think when gengeton was coming to birth in 2018, 2019, ilipigwa sana. Like it received equal measure of love and hate, right? You agree with me? And eventually,
But then so the whole hate towards it was the whole immorality kind of that was just being outwardly portrayed.
Yeah.
Even the whole lyrics, the writing of it, even in how the videos are being made. But then right now, and I'm one of those people who I do appreciate, you know, the creativity. But here's my take, and I think you know, I've listened to others sampling foreign, you know, bits.
Yeah.
But then the creativity that comes from this and comes from it, you can't really tell. You know, it's outward. Lakini kuna zingine you just pick. But then you don't really, aweki creativity yake sana. You know, you just go with the beats. I don't really feel the lines, you know. Kuna lines zingine unasikizanga, you're like, hold up. Ati amesema? You know, hadi unaisikiza mara kaa mbili. There's some artists, and I think lazima hapa hivi bansi you agree na mimi. There's some urban tone artists who really need to pull up the socks.
I think you say that.
Because hiyo sound ya yenye watatoa, you know, from Jamaica, the whole dancehall music we used to enjoy kitambo, imepunguza the creative nini, even for the producers. Fine, later, this, you know, whatever, you're going to use Shabba Ranks beat, later. But then, let us feel something else different from Harper. Yes.
Well, that's one way to look at it. But for me, I think, is the problem urban tone artists or urban tone producers, audio producers? Because the artists are not copying any lyrics. They're creating the lyrics from scratch, isn't it? Then the problem could be the audio producers. Of course, the artists are involved because they're the ones who said, okay, we're changing this sound and we're calling it urban tone. I think change is good. I think it's something new we're seeing in the Kenyan music industry. I think we should not just bash it. We should give it time and let's see what comes out of urban tone.
Yes. This reminds me, because I think there's a song we just done, and he's really sampled a song from the whole dancehall.
So many artists sampled beats.
And so many, but
even
then,
big artists sampled beats.
And
Burna Boy sampled, you know the song Last Last?
Yes.
Burna Boy sampled Toni Braxton's song to make Last Last. Was Last Last a hit or not? It was a major hit. So do we say it was a bad song because he sampled it? No, but we're being so harsh. We're being so harsh on our own artists just because they are doing the same thing and it's different from what we're used to.
Well, okay. And this conversation definitely goes on. Who is really to blame here? Or rather, who should actually pull up the socks if they need to? The producers or urban tone, the artists themselves. And I feel like now next time we really need to have, I know you had a conversation with them, but then next time to kuna producers and artists up they really tell us. Because again, when Amapiano was started, there were some people like, what's really happening here? Tunasikia two bits, where the whole lyrics, but then people came to accept it, diffuse into cultures, pia Kenya, having Swahili Amapiano, TZ.
Yeah.
So maybe, let's give it time.
Let's give it time.
Oh yes. What's cooking tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow on Beach Plug Extra, absolutely amazing vibes. There's an up-and-coming artist. She's making buzz on TikTok. She's called Mora. I don't know if you've heard her song. She has a beautiful song. We're going to be having her on the show, as well as Mbogi Genja will be on board, as well as Mr. Lenny. So if you love legendary vibes, tune in tomorrow 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we officially usher in your weekend in style. It's definitely going to be a party. Stay tuned.
Oh yes. Ile tumalize na Buga. That new song of conscience. If in case you've not heard it, someone was saying it echo, by the way. I mean, it's late.
It's there.
I was saying, not really. Take a look at this particular song, even as you wrap it up. Amused really Stanley Nyaringita, Jimo, Johnson amekuwa pale kwa kamera. Asante sana director Kevo, asante sana producer